Welcome to the virtual office training. Today we will learn how to prepare trial balance, income statement and balance sheet from journal. We will use the pivot table tricks for this task. First understand the journal here. First entry is start business with 2 lakh in cash. Cash 2 lakh is debit and capital 2 lakh is credit. You can see here. Now we will prepare the trial balance report. How can we perform this task? Just go to the insert. Here is the option pivot table. Just click here and click OK. Now this is a pivot table window. Now drag the accounts into the rows. It will display all the accounts, and drag the debit into the values and credit into the values. You can see here debit and credit equal. This is a trial balance. Just type here trial balance sheet. Now move to the journal and now I will prepare income statement from this journal. Just go to the insert and click pivot table and click OK. Now this is a pivot table window. Now drag the account type into the rows first and accounts into the rows again. It will display all the account type and accounts. And now drag the balance into the values and PL and BAS, drag this into the filter area because I want to display only profit and loss account. Just click PLN and click OK. It will display all the profit and loss accounts. Now drag the revenue to the top and just go to the design, and I want a blank row on each category. Just click here blank row, insert blank line after each item. In report layout, just click show in tabular form. In grand total, off for rows and column. It will display grand total, but I don't want this. Just click here and I want to calculate gross profit and net profit. Here just go to the analyze and here is a option calculation. Just click here and click calculated item. Now type here gross profit. How can we calculate gross profit? Revenue minus cost of goods sold, but cost of goods sold in display the minus sign. Just double click revenue and here is a already minus sign. Just type here plus and double click cost of goods sold and click OK. It will display gross profit and drag it to here. This is a gross profit. Just highlight this now. Calculate net profit. Just go to the analyze calculation and click here and click calculated item and type here net profit. How can we calculate net profit? Gross profit minus expenses. Expenses is already display the minus sign. Just double click here gross profit plus expenses because it is already showing the minus sign and click OK. It will display the net profit. Just highlight this. This is a income statement. Now move to the journal and I want to prepare the balance sheet. Just click here insert pivot table and click OK. Now drag the accounts group into the rows and accounts again into the rows and drag the balance into the values. This is a current assets and this is a fixed assets, owner equity, and here is a liability. Now drag fixed asset here and now go to the design and click blank rows, insert blank line after each item and click here show in tabular form. Now I don't want a grand total, just click off for rows and column. This is a profit. Just type here retained earnings. In balance sheet, this is a retained earnings. Now I want to calculate total assets. How can we calculate total assets? Just go to the analyze, calculations, and here is a calculated item. Now type here total assets. Current assets plus fixed assets and click OK. It will display the total assets. Just drag it here and highlight it, and I want to calculate total liabilities plus total equity. Just go to the analyze, calculations, and click calculated item and type here total liabilities plus total equity. Now double click current liability plus, if you have a long term liability, just add long term liability here, but I don't have a long term liability and I have a owner equity. Just double click here plus retained earnings and click OK. Now highlight it. You can see here assets and total liability plus total equity are equal. Ignore the minus sign. Just double click here and type here balance sheet. This is a journal. We use the formula here credit minus debit. It will display the debit side in negative sign and credit side in positive sign. From this trick, you will prepare trial balance, income statement and balance sheet. Hope this tip will be very helpful for you. Thanks for watching.